Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm, really sorry. Really, really sorry to bother you like this. And specifically take time out of your schedule? I'm sure you must have so many things to do and so many places to go. But, oh, yes, uh, it's, me again. The, stray Neko that you always give food to. And thanks again, by the way. I know I always thank you so much anytime you give me so much as a chicken bone, but I really just cannot thank you enough. So, thanks again. That aside, there's something I wanted to ask you about, and I know I don't really have a right to approach you like this. I mean, you have always done so much for me, and I have never done anything for you. So it's really not my place to ask you for something. That being said, however, I was hoping you would consider adopting me. Now, hear me out. This isn't just about me. I would never make this just about me. There's something in this for you, too. You see, the other day, you were on your usual morning routine. I was watching you. Well, I hope you don't think it's too weird or mind too much. There's not exactly a lot of things for petting a stray like me to do. But, while I was watching, I overheard you say something that really struck a chord with me. You said something along the lines of, I wish I had someone who gave me lots of love. Now, I hope it's not too presumptuous of me to say this, but I really love you. And I mean really, really love you. So, if I may be so arrogant, I'd say I'm just the Neko for you. I can give you lots and lots of love. I mean, it comes so naturally to me. So, would you consider adopting me? I mean, there's no way I couldn't love you. You're like catnip to me. You're the only warmth I even have in this world. All the others, they look at me like they just stepped in shit. I think maybe it's because one of my ears has been bitten. I guess it does look rather ugly, and it might be infected. Even the other strays give me the same looks. I'd have thought at least they give me sympathy. They're all in the same boat after all. But I guess something is wrong with me. Maybe it's not even my ear. But if there's even one thing right about me, it's how much I love you. I love you so much, I promise. I'll move heaven and earth to express it. I'll give you all the love you could ever dream of, even more. Like, oh, I know. I'll tell you I love you 1,000 times a day, at least. I'll even count, or until my voice goes out. Don't believe me? Here, I can start right now. Look, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love... You want me to stop? Are you sure? You can do it for far longer. For my own good? Well, okay. If you insist, I'll stop. I hope you didn't want me to stop just because you found my voice annoying. But, if you did, that's okay. For instance, if you find me annoying, I can just stay silent. Forever. Or only speak when spoken to. So, if you'll adopt me, then just stay in the corner of your room and not make a peep. It'll be just like I'm not even there. Until you want me to be there, of course. And even when I'm silent, there are still many ways I can offer you love. I can bow down to you, and not just on one knee or something like that. The whole deal, forehead to the floor. Every morning when you wake up, you see me bowing down to you. And when you want to go to sleep for the night, I wish you a good night by bowing down to you as well. It's really not a big deal for me, because I love you so much. I know a wooden stray like me really shouldn't be so damn cocky, but I don't think there's another Neko out there that would go to such lengths for you, because no one loves you as much as I do. It's obvious I would love you this much. You're the only one who has ever done anything for me. I mean, this is the only conversation I've had in forever. And I've been so starved for some chit chat. You're the only one who ever even talks to me. Unless you count expressions of disgust as talk. In which case, yeah, lots of people talk to me. I don't have any family or friends to talk to. Even the other strays, the one group who should at least give me the time of day, don't want anything to do with me. What? Is it because I'm a different breed? I don't know. I just don't know. But that doesn't matter. Because at least you acknowledge me. I know I've said this so many times already, but I really do love you. But I don't just love you. I can be helpful too. I'm sure you don't want a burden to haul around after all. But I won't be a burden. I can keep you warm, if you don't mind in your bed, that is. I know you always shiver on cold nights. I've seen from the window. You can hold me for warmth as tightly as you want. Even if you constrict me, I won't make a fuss. No matter what you do to me, I will never make a fuss. I'd do anything for you after all. I love you. There's so many reasons to love you. For instance, this sweater you gave me, the one I'm wearing right now, is my most prized possession. Well, it's my only possession, really. If another stray tried to take it from me, I wouldn't have any of that. The only thing I have of you, after all. But I clawed his face until it was mauled beyond recognition. Oh, you don't mind if I have claws, do you? I mean, it's completely understandable if you don't want to keep a Neko that still has their claws. You can declaw me if you want. I know how very, very cruel declawing is. But it's not a problem for me if it's what you want. Like I said, do anything for you. Because I love you. I'm sure you could use me in some way. Let me think. Don't have any money, but I can still give you presents. Every day, I can leave you the head of a mouse who dared trespass on your precious property. Assuming there are any that have the audacity, anyway. I'd love to do that for you. I love you. You know, I know that at most, I'm just a footnote in your life. But my life revolves around you. All my dreams are about you. And when my stomach doesn't hurt too much, and it's not too cold, and I have the luxury thinking about less painful things, my thoughts are always about you. My fantasies. Huh? What kind of fantasies did I have? Well, sometimes you would leave your window unlocked, you know? And I flirted with the idea that maybe you left it like that for me, that you were inviting me inside. Then I would be able to just walk right in and snuggle you in bed. Then, with your body heat against mine, I wouldn't be so cold. Or sometimes I thought about what it would be like if I was a human. Maybe you would like me more. Maybe I could be a natural part of your home. Or even if I'm still Neko, oftentimes when I went to sleep starving, I had fantasies where I'd wake up in your home, in your arms, to you, petting me. Your lap was always so warm and cozy. And then you'd have a nice meal laid out for us, for the both of us to enjoy. Sometimes I fantasized that I'd be the one feeding you. Other times, that you'd be the one feeding me. You'd always congratulate me for finishing all of my food, like such a good little kitty. Then you'd cuddle me as a reward. But I shouldn't be so entitled. That's just a fantasy. I would never ask so much from you. Like I said before, I'd never be burdened. I'll earn my keep. If you take me, I can cook and clean, like a butler. I can be your obedient little Neko butler. You can even make me wear the outfit. And I can do other tasks too, like cut your hair and keep leftover hair in my collection. And as for food, I can just subsist on any invasive mice, like I said before. You don't have to waste your money on feeding me. So, you will take me, won't you, Master? Oh, I'm so sorry. I called you Master without even thinking. Can I call you Master? As for me, you can call me whatever you want. You can even call me it. And I'll just be glad you even called me. I don't even have a name. Like I said, no one even knows I exist until I am pleasantly reminded them. So there's no one to call a name, even if I did have one. So you can just give me whatever name you want. I will not refuse it. I want to be your property after all. I am your property. So, you will take me, won't you? I promise. I swear on everything that is holy, that I will be a good little kitty. So, can I be yours? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'd kiss your feet, but I have no idea if you'd be disgusted by that. I promise you, you won't regret this. I'll always listen, and I'll always obey, and I'll always be yours. I won't let an hour pass without letting you know how much I love you. And you really have no idea just how much I love you. You've finally given me a home. A place where I belong. If only I could see the look on the faces of those stupid other strays. I'm finally getting my happy end while they're still stuck out there, freezing in the cold. But that doesn't matter anymore. No one else matters. You're the only one that matters. Because you're the only one that I will ever love. And I'll never let you forget it.